Hello. Hi. I am late. Sorry about that. So, I'm just gonna give you guys a minute or two to come on to notice that I'm here. So give me a second. Hi, Corey. How are you? And thank you for the heartsy faces. Oh man. Oh, jeez. I look rough. You know, they say you see me looking all glamorous and handsome and sexy at but I look either any one of those, whichever one you want to choose right now. I was asleep. I just got off the road at 1:30. And hi guys. Everybody's coming in. Hello. Oh man. I'm tired, hurting. It is hot as hell out there. Do you know how hot it is? One of my favorite sayings is, "It's so hot, the devil is out there in spandex walking around because it's too cold in hell. He's up here just walking around. I might as well walk up here, right?" And I'm waving at everybody. Hey, hi, hello. No, I am not feeling good right now. I'm not feeling good right now. Like I said, almost missed the show. I went out. I had to go out in the heat, and that made it even worse. Then I took a 3-hour trip. Hi, Miss Jody. Okay, so let's go. Whew. My goodness. Hold on, I gotta do one more thing. Hold on, I'm finna do it. I'm finna get started. I promise. I'm lagging. It's sad. That you as a person is lagging like the computer. So y'all give me a second. I'm lagging. Oh man. Hey, you know what, guys? While y'all listening to me, now hello everybody that's coming in. Invite some people in to see the thingamajig. Because we're finna talk about negativity. Staying away from negativity. Staying away from negativity. Negativity. I can't even get it out. Negativity. I am tired, guys, but this is Multiple Sclerosis Monday. This is a open feed for those that are diagnosed with MS and those that are not diagnosed with MS. Trying to bridge the gap between each other, and then not only that, the things that we might talk about in our MS community just might be useful for those that don't have MS, and we both are learning, can learn from each other by having a feed like this, because we're communicating with each other. The open dialogue, the discussion, something that people are not having anymore. We're just looking at each other, even if I know social media has changed that, but still, Even if we're typing too much, with us having video chat, dialoguing is still like ancient when it comes to seeing somebody. But it'd be cool if I could see all of y'all like on a screen and stuff. Yeah, but anyway, so this is Multiple Sclerosis Monday, and hello for you guys that are coming in. We're talking about staying away from negativity, and this is your favorite MS warrior. I am here running late, so I do apologize for that. But I know every one of you guys, and I should get thumbs up for this when I get finished saying what I'm about to say. I know every single one of you guys that are watching has either woken up or heck went to sleep from off of a day. Negativity. You woke up from a previous day of negativity and you're mad. You're just pissed off. You know what? I didn't say what you call it right. It is Multiple Sclerosis Monday. See, y'all didn't even catch that. All y'all are slipping. But anyway, so like I said, I should get some thumbs ups for that. Because hey, y'all might be the one that started the negativity. Yeah, y'all. You might be the investigator. You might be the instigator. The main person that sat up there and had the negativity running around like it was crazy. But no, listen. I'm sending thumbs up. I don't know about you guys. I've pissed somebody off. I've started some things. I have been the cause of someone having a bad day. And so, hello guys that are coming in. I appreciate you guys watching the show. We're talking about negativity. Staying away from it. With anybody, and I mean anybody, to get so highly pissed, to take the time to get so highly pissed, you know what you can be doing? You can be having a very nice day, which I know people piss everybody off. Take, for instance, the government. The government is pissing everybody off. I'm not going to go in detail with that, but it's just a extreme example. The government is just pissing everybody off. Whoever, and you know, like I said, we're not going to comment about it, but just that's a big one. But your MS. Have you ever noticed? And it could just be me. Let me know if I'm wrong. For those who got MS. Especially for those who got MS, to have a full day of stress, being around negative energy, how does your day end? For me, it might even take a day, but if I'm sitting up here and I'm wasting energy getting stressed or putting myself and or not leaving from out of a negative vibe, a negative source of energy, the next morning I am sore, I am aching, I might be having a flare up. So that's something to think about. It's something to put on your mind. You can't sit and prop yourself or leave yourself in a group of people, an environment, an area. I know you guys can feel if something's not right. If something that feels strong, something that feels nasty, something that's mean. And You know what? It can be the fact that it can even be you, the way that you think, the way that you're thinking about things. Hello, guys. Everybody that's coming in here. We're talking about staying away from negativity. It could just be you. Out of all the things, it could just your mind could be just thinking negatively about because you don't have any support. That's the main thing about this feed here is you. You could be the main reason. Your negative thoughts. Do you know our brain is one, if not our main enemy, because our brain is 99.1% of us. It thinks it processes and moves all of this. If we didn't have this, what would we be? We would be a shell. So if you're sitting in a situation where I don't have any support and that's what I want and that's what I need, I'm looking at this in a negative way. I'm starting to get depressed. I'm starting to stress out. If nobody sees that I'm hurting, nobody sees that I have all this weight on my shoulder, that the fact that I'm not the same person anymore. You're thinking negative. Now, okay, LaRon, are you serious? Are you basically telling me? Oh no. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm not feeling better, but that's neither here nor there. But and welcome guys that are coming in. And thank you. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Freaky frat. Oh, okay. It's easier said than done when you can sit and say, don't think negative, Mr. LaRon. Don't think negative. Are you in my situation? Are you seeing how I'm living? Are you seeing how people are doing me? Hey, Steve, man, it was nice to see you today, bro. It was nice to see you. I wish I could have talked to you longer, but, like I said, things happen. But I know my situation is different than everyone that's watching this. But, like, how you go into all of these groups, whether it's for depression, whether it's just for finding a single person or MS, all in itself. We're going to these groups. We're looking for these people. We're looking for these friends. We're looking for these partners because either we want love, friendship, or we just want somebody to see who we are. I made a post on my feed the other day, a couple of days ago, about me being seen. This is kind of like, this was a precursor to this feed. It wasn't that I was pointing blame at anybody or wanting someone to feel sad for me. The thing is that for a while, I brought so much stress on myself and put myself in a negative state because I looked at everybody else as the problem. I looked at everybody else as because they didn't see me. Because I told them things about what happened to me. And it was like it being ignored. Days of crying, It's just like you going to the doctor and you trying to tell the doctor, hey, dude, something's going on with me. Do you not see my hand jumping? Can you not help me? You're crazy. It's all in your head. You get that negative vibe. You go into that group and you see people, and I'm talking to you guys with MS, and heck, and you don't even have to be with MS groups, but mainly MS groups. There's nothing wrong about saying what's going on with you, because that's what the groups are for. The groups are for telling each other what's going on and stuff. But we do have a lot of groups where the vibe is so negative because you can't say what's on your mind. You know what, David? Hey, it's available. You wanted to come up last time, and I had problems. And if you would like to come up this time, by all means, I can bring you up. But you're right. You have to put yourself first. But at the same time, with me having a healthy mind, you can therefore help others. And the only way you know how, stay strong. And I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that. But see, that's the thing. Me doing what I'm doing right now is for me to try and bring happiness to you guys as well, so you can go out and do the same thing. I want to do the opposite. I want to bring that positive vibe to you guys, because I know all there's like negative things are everywhere. So I feel like maybe if I can get up here with my M&M head, my peanut M&M head, you guys know, you look at my head and y'all be thinking about it, M&M. The M&M commercials. It's okay though. It's okay. It's not a peanut in here. You know what? My brain could be a peanut. Steve, exactly. Everyone teaches one. Everyone can teach. Everyone can sit and change that negative vibe that we send to each other. This world is so negative. Do you know that we would prefer, thank you, Michelle, we would prefer to stay in a negative mindset? And you want to ask how I feel that way? Because look at the news. Look at the posts. Do you know we will click and we will like, we will share more violent, depressing, unsettling things. Now, if it's a statement, somebody's trying to get something out about posting for violence, as in, protesting against it or something like that, that's something totally different. But, we love, as the people of the society nowadays. Steve, let's see. Steve says we're so wrapped up in the newest cars, the newest phone, but can care less about our brothers and sisters. Exactly. So that post that I made, if nobody saw it, I talked about myself and how I was not seen. And the reason why I post that was because there's so many of you guys, especially my MS community, you're not being seen. And because you're not being seen, there's a negative vibe around you. But I'm here to tell you that I see you. If nobody else sees you, I see you. And because I see you, let that change how you look at your situation. Just because you might be sitting next to your partner, that has their back turned to you, that can care less and has been caring less for 5 years. If you are that person that doesn't have any type of support, if you're that person that does everything for your family, and everything lies on you, and now that you got MS, now that you have some type of illness, some type of disability going on among yourself, things have changed. All that pressure. You got to change your mindset. Because we can't change everybody around us. Not change. Let me take that back. That's not what I was supposed to say. You can't make somebody be somebody else, but that doesn't mean that you can't change someone. Because if we took the time to go around with a smile, a meaningful smile. Yeah, sure, Dave. I know you've been in a situation where well, it's not allowing you to come up, Dave. You don't have let's see. I don't have a camera thing for you, David. It won't allow me to add you. Are you on a phone that has a camera? You might have to go out and come back in. But if you see where you can send me a request, you can go ahead and send me a request. You have to. Someone said. Steve said. Steve says, to see is to care, to give a damn. Man, that is strong. If you see where you can send me a request, David, to come up, go ahead and send me a request, because I'm not seeing it on my end where I can add you. For some reason, it's not showing that. But if you see it, send me a request and I'll bring you up. Miss Tara says, empty and compassion on the whole is becoming a thing of the past. Empathy and compassion on the whole is becoming a thing of the past in today's selfish society. You are so correct. Which brings those negative vibes. You know, people will prefer to be pissed off than to be happy. Do you know that? Oh, geez. Battery low. Crap. Woo. Woo. Almost messed up on that one. People will waste more time and be happy at the fact that they was just so pissed off and they can go off on somebody. Like, that's like the best thing. Do you know I just went off on this person? Steve. All right. That right there in itself, what you just said, Steve, just give me the truth. Let me ask you this question. This is not only to you, Steve. This is for anybody in here. Because, you know, this is one of the things that brings us that negative vibe, and we can't take it, which causes stress. So I'm going to ask this big question. I'm going to see what you guys say, so that I can reply. Because this is going to be fun. Just give me the truth. Who really wants the truth? I'm bringing you up, Dave. You got to turn your phone too. You got to turn your phone sideways. in order to get up. For someone to tell you the truth, do you really want to know the truth? Be honest. Do you really want to know the truth? I will prefer the truth. Tell me the truth.
Hello, Ron.
Hey, Dave.
Hello, how are you?
Sir, man, I love you. I missed you. Where you been, man? Oh my God.
How are you doing? You okay?
Ah, man. This is not one of my better days, but
You keeping strong though?
how's the baby?
Tilly is fine. She's gorgeous as usual. Really happy. So all is good there.
Hold on, let me look at this comment right quick. Uh, Steve says he had a conversation with his wife the other day. As a preacher and a minister, um, he doesn't want another person to tell him, I'm healed in Jesus' name, if you're going to continue to treat him uh, like he's broken. That is true. I understand that. Regina says, I prefer the truth. Regina, I think the world loves the fact of a lie because a lie makes them more happier than someone actually getting the
Very
truth.
true.
And that's sad that we've come to that point. We would prefer to be lied to. And knowing that we're being lied to, we would be more happier. Uh, how is everything on your end, David?
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously, I wanted to come on here today, well, the other week and speak to you because of all the good work that you've been doing. But I know that you struggle yourself. So I know that you've been going through a hard time, and I just wanted to know that you were okay, because of all the good work you do for all the other MS warriors out there. So my main concern was to make sure that you were okay.
I'm trying. I'm trying to be. And I know that you're in a hard situation yourself. Um, and could you, with you being a a supporter, with you being a supporter, could you kind of express how being in a supportive role, how seeing about someone with MS can actually just become just get in a negative, stressful situation only because you don't really understand what's going on.
Yeah, I think when my wife, she was diagnosed with MS a couple of years ago, and when she was diagnosed, I think she'd had it a lot longer, and scenarios of where she couldn't physically get out of bed to look after her daughter because she was so ill. Her legs felt heavy. She physically couldn't speak properly, walk down the stairs, and it was horrible to watch as someone that can imagine her from one morning being fine to the next morning not being able to do any of these things, and then not have a diagnosis, for example, was A, inhabilitating for herself, and B, as a husband, was just horrible. And the scariness of the severity of the situation is just, it's horrible. And for anyone in the situation that goes through MS, and that's why I feel so much love for yourself and for anyone else that's going through the same situation, is that MS doesn't just take one form. It has so many ways of disability, so many different in so many different ways. And you only have to look at your podcasts and you post from time to time to see how one day you're okay, and then for the next you're not. It's horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
People like you, to bring such love and support for people, and for a forum like this that they can actually express their views and their opinions, and you can bounce ideas off each other of, you know, how you're feeling. And as a supporter of MS that I feel strongly about, because I've seen my wife in such a certain position, is, you know, you are really important, LaRon.
Stop. See, you trying to make me cry. Is that why you came up here?
I'm not.
You can't be doing that, man. Hey, I know I'm like I'm like an open book, and I can't be too sensitive up here, man. I gotta be I gotta be a man a little bit.
Man.
But no, you guys, and I haven't seen it up front, but I've seen some of you guys struggle, and you two are so important to me. You have been so important to me. I remember it was you that was watching me that got your wife watching me.
That's right.
And that is so funny. And that's how this thing is supposed to work, guys. You're supposed to help each other. Regardless if you have MS or not. Have you not realized it? We don't realize that we can do more for each other by touching each other versus being negative to each other. So to deny someone something like what I'm doing, or denying someone love, support, because we can do it too. Not only people that are denying support to us, we can sit and be some nasty people ourselves because we got MS. And we feel that everything's been taken away from us, and so we're just going to be some little nasty people. And that's not right at all. And David, I want to say before I let you go, is that I'm proud of you. And I know your situation is difficult. Keep your head up.
Always.
Be there as best as you can.
Of course. My wife's amazing. You know, she's going through a hard time, and, you know, I'll always be there for her. You know that.
If not, I've found out I'm 1% Scottish.
Really?
Yeah. On my ancestry,
Yeah.
1% Scottish. Don't make me come over there.
Well, look, you keep strong, and like I said to you, I just wanted to say that because you do help a lot of people, and like you say, positivity is a lot better than negativity. I've seen it firsthand of what MS does. I love your posts. I love everything that you do for everybody, and just keep up the good work.
All right, love you too, David, man. You stay grand. Hit me up.
Cool.
Hey, some of you guys that are late. We're talking about staying away from negativity. That's David from over in the European somewhere area. David, don't kill me. Post where you're at. I've totally forgot. Hey, I'm looking for my kilt too. You still got my kilt that you supposed to been sending me. David's a long lost brother. His wife has MS. Very lovely people. They've been in my life for a couple of years. now. I love them to death. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Look, we can't. Anybody that's watching this, that's supporting or is a partner to an MS warrior, do you know how? Hey, Scotland, my 1% Scottish brother. Do you know how grand it can be if you just took the time and saw your friend and saw your partner and just saw them? Don't get mad. Don't get jealous. Because I think sometimes we just get jealous because the person, I look at it as jealousy. You just jealous because I don't have to go to work. You think I don't want to go to work? You getting all jealous and mad at me because I get to sit in the house in pain, can't play with my kids, can't go to work, make no money. Are you jealous of me? Is that what it is? You're jealous? You want to be hurting too? But nah, for real though. These groups, guys, if you're in a group and you're a part of that negative stream, if you're part of that group, in the group, that when someone posts something, you're bashing them. You're not allowing someone to express themselves, which that's what the groups are for. Don't bring that here, or you can't be feeling that way. We can't tell someone they can't be feeling that way. And if you can't understand how someone's feeling, if you just can't see how someone should feel that way, then you keep going. You go on. And you go help the next person that you feel, that you understand how they're feeling, and they're feeling on your, and they're seeing, and they're thinking on your wave. You go help that person, because then you need to let somebody else help the person that you just can't see. I just don't understand that. You might not understand that. So don't sit and bring no negative vibe to that person. You move on and you bless the next person that you feel that you might be able to bless. But still, we all got to look in the mirror at ourselves. Are we part of this negative strain? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We got to change, guys. Mr. Steve says he wants to go make money. He'll give up his disability any day to like pain free, make his own money and determine how he wants to live and not let the government choose his tax bracket, all because he needs insurance to pay for an $80,000 a year medication. Bruh, tell me. Yes, I am on that same medication. $80,000 for a medication. Yes. Do you not know how much negative vibes that brings for you to look at how much your medication costs? See, that's what I'm saying. All those little things like that. But we can't let that break us. We can't let that send us in a down spiral. Like, and is anybody else, before I get into my wrapping up stage, does anybody else, are you in a situation where negativity is around you and it's hard to get away? Or better yet, are you a person that wants to come up and be a guest and explain a better way to get away from it? feel free to send me a request. That's anybody. Any one of you guys see something that I'm talking about and you want to chime in, send me a request and I'll bring you up, guys. If you don't want to be seen and you would rather just do a voice, let me know that too. You can send me a comment saying, hey, LaRon, I want to be on, I want to talk, but I don't want anybody to see me. Then I would send I would give you guys a number you can call and you can be on speakerphone. There's two ways you can be on the show, guys. You can send me a video request or you can just tell me and I will give you a number and you can do a voice call. See, I did not express that. I should have expressed that at the beginning of the show, which I shall do from this point on. And I just went off what I was saying. So, freak a frat, forgive me. The negative, staying away from negativity. That's homework, guys. Trying to find a way to stay positive. Not allowing your surroundings to break you. Your mind is a muscle. And you have to work it out in order for it to be strong. Oh, you know what? Before I brought David on, I wanted to hit on the truth. The truth. You know they say the truth shall set you free. A prime example how we buy in to lies and we prefer to take lies in and to accept lies. Not finna get in, don't want to hear any not compliments, don't want to hear any comments about it, guys. It's just an example to show, to dive in on how extremely important it is about this subject, about we need to accept the truth and try to figure out how we respond to it, how we adjust to it. We either get away from whatever's going on, we leave it, or we accept it and be strong and stand there. So the example is the government. Do you know we will prefer to sit? We see stuff that's going on, we would accept it and go on about our business and be happy about it. And that's how I'm going to say about that. So think about your relationships. Think about what's going on with you right now. You prefer someone to come to you and tell you a big, bold lie, knowing that it's not the truth, and prefer to see that and prefer to accept that. Because if you find out the truth, you're going to be devastated. And there's nothing wrong with being devastated. The thing is, you have to allow yourself to adjust. But think about it in this way. For you to see it, to hear it, to know it now, it's better for you to know it, see it, and hear it now, and don't find out that it's really true until later on. Do you know that's a big difference? Do you know that can also send you in a down spiral? That can also start a flare up. And if you're the person that needs to tell, not to bring my sofa talk into this, being in a relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship. Get out the freaking relationship. Let the other person go. If you don't want to take care of somebody with MS, go ahead and let them go. Don't sit up here for 5 years down the line treating someone, and that's for a supporter that is watching. Yes, Jason, the truth shall set you free. And this is even for someone that has MS, that has a supporter that you know that don't want to be there. Let them go. Don't sit and stay. Okay, let me step back and say, hey, if you choose to let these people go, okay, I'm giving advice. If you choose to take it now on your own accord, you can't come back and say, LaRon, you told me to leave my husband, you told me to leave my boyfriend, and now I'm all messed up. What I am saying is, think about it. Is your situation getting any better? Is your situation going to get better? Because this person is mid. Do you know how many people are saying, staying in a situation and mistreating people that's disabled horribly because they're not that same person anymore? Do you know how many friends are still friends with you, but they can't understand why you can't do anything anymore, so they're nasty to you? They talk to you any type of way, or you don't hear anything from them. Cut it loose. But how you cut it loose? You cut it loose respectfully. That's the thing. We're not respecting each other. Do you know you can actually sit and do damage to somebody respectfully? Did you know that? Meaning not being negative. Hi, Chanel. Oh, tired. Do you know that you can happily get out of negative situation? You don't have to sit up here and add on to the negativity. You don't have to sit up here and make your situation worse. Yeah, Virginia, you're right. Think about it. Do you know, and you can't tell me it's not happening, disabled people are being beat, not being fed, not being seen about. How many people are wearing the pins, diaper-like things? They're supposed to be support, whether it's a friend, whether it's family, not being changed. That's a negative vibe. Hello, Ms. Walker, and everybody that's watching. That's a negative vibe. Do you guys not know how it is hot here too? And that's part of what's wrong with me. Hello, guys that are watching. We're talking about staying away from negativity. If you were just jumping into the show, you need to rewind and you need to go back. You need to see it from the beginning. Do you not know, if you're in that situation, if you're being mistreated, guys, try and go get help for you and your partner, for you and your friend. That's the first thing. Try and go get help. If that person doesn't want to go do counseling, doesn't want to have any type of, don't want to try and to change. Yes, they burn bridges. Yes, it is everywhere. But Miss Chantal, I'm sorry, baby. You need to, we need to run away from it. Not being cowardly. Move away from it. Yes, in the house. We got to get it out the house. We got to try to find a way to change. And because it is everywhere, do you know that I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Us. It starts with us. Because it is everywhere, we can't make someone stop. we may be, all right, I'm getting tongue tied here. Let me slow down. Like myself, like what I'm doing, what I'm saying right now, this feed might not be for you. This feed might not touch you, but there are people in this feed that's watching this live feed that this might do something for them. This might change them. Okay. So with that being said, negativity is around you everywhere. You might not be able to change the person that's bringing you that negative vibe, but here, evict those who don't have your back. That's right. We have to change here. We got to change what we accept and what we don't accept. That is the main thing. Changing what we accept and don't accept. Are you going to accept the negative vibe around you? You don't need to. Ms. Robin, that is very important. Thinking with love. We don't know how to love each other anymore. We don't know how to. So, guys, I totally appreciate the watching of the show. As always, you can continue discussing in the comments, helping each other out. But if you're just looking at this, go back and start from the beginning and watch it. But if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a subscription button right here. And that's a previous episode down here at the bottom. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button. That's even on here. If you're watching on Facebook, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. Go over there to the ICanBeatMS page and like that ICanBeatMS page, guys. I need to get my likes up. I am trying to get my feeds on Facebook show so that I can start actually doing episodes and you guys can see different things. But I have to get my ICanBeatMS page up, and I know you guys like what I'm doing. So go over to my ICanBeatMS page. Just look it up in Facebook. It's ICanBeatMS. And go ahead and like that page, guys. Also, if you're looking, for something and you're just needing a spot to come to, guys, I do this Monday and Friday for multiple sclerosis warriors. For those that are just needing something, I see you Monday and Friday. Let me see you. Come here. We talk about grand things. In the comments, me, myself, the guests, you'll be very surprised. And this season is just really starting. Yes, and we can beat MS together. All right. So again, my YouTube watchers, subscribe right here. Go on to YouTube. ICanBeatMS on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe, guys. Okay. Go ahead and like that ICanBeatMS page for me. I'm trying to get up to 200 right now. That's my goal. I'm over 100. I'm trying to get to 200 right now. I don't know how many likes I need, but I know I need a lot of likes in order for me to get that opportunity to do that. I want to move this up. I want to move ICanBeatMS to a better thing. I'm trying to raise the money. My GoFundMe hasn't moved yet, but I'm trying to raise money so that I can send out $100 Visa cards to needed MS warriors. I'm trying to set up some things where we can assist each other, or other people can assist needed warriors, guys. I'm trying to do big things here. I can give you my secrets. You might want to take them from me. And if you're that type of person and you got to do that, then obviously it must have been meant for you. But anyway, so I will see you guys Friday. Be here or be square. Love you. Jadem.